Hey guys, it's your boy Connor here, back at it again with another commentation. So I'm gonna start a party. I don't know if this is being broadcast or not. Okay, I think this is working. Alright, I'll make the party invite only real quick. Okay, now I gotta start setting this up. I apologize for the lateness, guys. Some crazy stuff has been going on. This was very short notice. I literally just found out that I'm gonna be commentating this game like 2 seconds ago. Okay, so yeah, what the heck is what is this red team's name, dude? I forget. They have some crazy name. It's like Rikimaru's Ramen one. Rikimaru's Ramen Revolution, dude. Okay. How many? Oh, 15 characters? How am I even? Hmm. Okay, I'm just gonna do RRR. That'll work. And what's the map pool? I have to find this out. Dorado Temple Oasis. Alright. It's been a while since I've been in one of these games, man. I've been banned. Alright. So first I'm gonna put it on none, and then I have to switch it over to... Holy crap, what? Wait, what just happened, dude? My Discord just started freaking out. Okay, Dorado first. What kind of map is Dorado? It's an assault escort, right? Wait, what's Dorado? Oh, it's an escort. Alright, I'm gonna message Corbeck. Alright, I just messaged him. Sixth man coming, question mark. I want to see how he responds to that. Hopefully we're gonna be able to get a game in here. And just like that. Alright, I'm gonna get the confirmations that both of them are ready. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be using Discord, but I'm just gonna message him on Xbox. This dude's playing on a level 3 Smurf. I don't think that's allowed, honestly. I'm gonna have to consult with some of these league... Yo, they're all on like level 2 Smurfs. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be playing on their highest SR accounts. So that's highly suspect. I'm gonna have to consult some people. Okay, so D9 Snipes has given me the confirmation that Team DR is currently ready. DR? D9, what am I talking about? Alright, but Corbeck is currently... I'm not really sure what he's doing. Where's the in-game chat? I'm pretty sure that's a thing, right? I'm looking for it. I swear there's a channel in-game. Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so he's actually switching accounts. Um, I don't know if they saw my stream and realized that they can't be on their Smurfs. I don't know. Something like that probably happened. Pretty sure if they don't get ready in 3 more minutes, this is gonna be a forfeit. I really don't know. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But basically, I'm not gonna enforce any rules yet. Basically, just gonna let this game play out, and then remove these guys from the group. But yeah, I'm just gonna see how this plays out, and then if there's any disputes, the stream will be here for people to consult. Alright, I'm not sure why I put him in spectators, whatever. I haven't gotten readies yet, though. I don't want to start this game till they say they're ready. Wait, what? Okay, he just told me to sub Little Snipes for Ryder, but he only has 6 people in his team in the game. I'm not really... Okay, so he said to sub Little Snipes for Ryder. Ryder, there's no one even... Little Snipes 420, I don't... Oh, what? Where'd he come from? Alright. So, oh crap, wrong one. Alright, we're ready. Let's start it.
I need a new laptop, one that lets me write and draw on the screen.
Laptops with Windows Ink lets you draw right on the screen. It'll do anything pen and paper can do.
Is that on a Windows 10 laptop?
This kid has done his homework.
Yeah, and with that powerful 8th gen Intel Core processor, you can work on lots of things at once without it slowing you down.
I often am working on lots of things at once.
Like 2, 3, 4? What are we at 10? My man. Impressive.
Okay, I'm just messaging these guys real quick. Alright, so looking at these comps, it looks like we got a Zarya, Rein, Hanzo, Pharah, Mercy, Zen coming from D9 here, and then coming over from the Triple R. I'm just gonna call him Triple R. We got a nice little dive comp coming, you know, the triple tank dive, solo tank soldier. It's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting, indeed. Alright, let's get it. So we got this blue team setting up here. So the Zarya Rein's on defense, and then they got the dive coming on offense. Okay, so that's how this is going to be working out.
Life is more than a series of ones and zeros.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Alright, so we got coming out here. Oh, this dive already on this Pharah Mercy. Looks like the Mercy's home. Oh man, he just went down real quick, man. That instant just got riggedy wrecked. Rick out getting taken out quick by little Snipes 420 there. And, you know, blue team has this Hanzo up here. This Hammond's coming behind them, though. It could pose an issue for that Mercy. Choosing to target the Hanzo instead. Kind of an interesting choice. You just see the red team getting set up here. Blue team putting a little bit of pressure with that Hanzo right on top of that building right there, but not doing too much here. This Hammond still just being able to put pressure, and this Mercy gets trapped behind. Never mind, she gets back onto the payload and she is safe. Blue team gets a quick pick on the Lucio. Red Diva's out of mech, and looks like the blue team is going to be able to take this fight here. They already have 2.5 picks. Yeah, for sure. Hammond dropping on that high charge Zarya though. And that red Diva is literally 1 health over there too. Going down. Triple R are going to get pushed back to spawn here. They're not going to be able to do too much here. But they still have 3 minutes, you know, they're only 3/4 of the way through their push here. We're going to see what they're going to be able to do here as this Hammond is pushing in onto the point. Zarya's alone on point. Luckily she does have a Mercy there to save her, and that blue Zen does go down already. Interesting. So this red team's grouping up here on the payload. This fight's a little even, and the blue Pharah pops, so the Hammond forces her to kill herself. That's a huge play from Core back there. Really nice. This blue Mercy gets the res off on Hanzo. That's really good. And huge shatter for the blue team on red here. Red team still has 3 on point though. They might be able to push this. I mean, they just have such a spawn advantage though. I think it's going to be real hard for blue to be able to pull this one out. Even though it's still a fairly even fight. As that blue Pharah is finally starting to get back, and it's pretty much a 6v6 here as the red soldier goes down there. Ooh, dead churro going down to the Diva, man. That is a huge pick. And it looks like blue team's finally going to give some way to red here. D9 finally losing it to Triple R. You see here, they're trying to push this payload. Little Snipes gets staggered there. That's not very good. And this Zarya is also probably going to get staggered here. Yeah. Very unfortunate. They're actually going to get the bad spawn here, most likely. That means there's going to be a long way to go for free for the red team here. So blue team, I'd say if I'm the blue team, I'd just be completely backing up right now, because that Zarya is still way behind. This red monkey diving on top on that Pharah. That Pharah already half health. But he's not going to be able to finish, unfortunately. This blue Reinhardt charges in, doesn't get anything, doesn't get punished either. You know, attacking Winston, applying some pressure here. Getting pushed back fairly well though. He's only 1 health now as he escapes. And blue team's starting to push here as their Reinhardt goes down. What's their... Oh, that is a huge combo there with the Zarya Hanzo ults. They're going to win that. Oh, Pumpkin Pete's with a huge pick here. And this is going to be interesting as... Oh, the Zenyatta is probably about to go down also if the Diva's able to finish up. Oh, never mind. Pharah Mercy to the rescue. And although the blue team kind of won that fight there, they still have further away spawns. So red might actually be able to just push him here. Oh, forcing trans, that's actually huge for the red team. And now that is huge for the blue team. A huge shatter coming out from Little Snipes. Blue Pharaoh ulting, getting some picks. It looks like the blue team's going to win this there. I think they're going to be able to hold this for sure, without a doubt. As this monkey comes up on the Hanzo. Looks like a Hanzo's about to go down. He's 1 health. Never mind, the monkey goes down instead. Coming around this right side, we do have what looks like a Hammed and a Mercy. Never mind, they're going to retreat here and go back to the payload. Push like normal, and the blue Rhine goes down again. A soldier ult coming out from... Alright, alright. Gets a few picks, but then goes down, but it still looks like it's going to be Red's advantage here. Yeah, Red's definitely going to be able to push this. Zarya hopefully won't get staggered, but she will. It's a huge pick for Red. Unfortunately, she lost all that charge. Coming out here, we got the blue coming out of spawn. We can see the red kind of setting up for their little defensive positions here as the blue team tries to push this, but they're not going to be able to. Not going to be able to touch the point. The red team with his Zen's way out of position. He can get staggered very easily here. But he manages to escape. Red team just doesn't punish, and that could be a huge D.Va bomb. Does manage to get the Hanzo. He's going to get res right away, though, I'm guessing. Ooh, Zarya goes down too, and man, this red team had a little bit of a tough start in the beginning, but now they're pretty much just rolling through. As they're about to get this Reaper too, unless he is... no, looks like he escaped. That was a huge Wraith. Escapes at 1 health. I'm looking at ults here. The blue team definitely has a very big ult advantage. But we're going to have to see what happens here. As this Reaper teleports right into the Reaper. Reaper teleports right into the monkey. Can't get finished though. The monkey ults and dives into their whole team there. Blue Zarya gets res, and now they're pushing in Trance to try to push with that. The Hammond ult from Red does kill Blue Hanzo. Going down here, and that is a huge shatter once again from the defensive Reinhardt. But also a huge res from the attacking Mercy. This Reaper DMX, ooh. Reaper ult was kind of into nobody, not really sure what that was. But hey, the blue team is still going to be able to hold it unless this Hammond can C9 them? No. Part of me is just secretly hoping that Korbeck can get the C9, because we all know how Hammond is able to do that. There's this red team going through the right door now. Honestly, not what I'd do as a dive comp. Going through a hallway, probably not a good idea. As this Hanzo zones them, but doesn't really get any kills. And he's about to get dove on hard. Man, that is a huge flop from the red team, not finishing out on that Hanzo. He was way out of position, but he actually might get killed here. They're diving on him pretty hard. But they're not focusing the same target, unfortunately. D.Va and Winston on 2 totally different people. As the blue comes up with a huge grab, though, that red Mercy's probably going to go down here. Now, 2 picks on the blue side, and blue's definitely be able to win this one. Unless this D.Va bomb could be huge. Does get the Zarya, but... oh yeah. Blue team is still up 2 here, and they do have spawn advantage. Yeah. Red team not going to be able to do anything on this push. Honestly, at this point, I'd say swap off a dive. If I'm the red team. I mean, Blue Reaper's on fire, only one on fire in the game. He's pretty much stopping them in their tracks. Don't know how much they're going to be able to do here. One final remaining push. They have Visor and Valk and Hammond ult. Blue has Shatter and Hanzo ult. It's going to be pretty much it on ults here. As Korbeck drops his ult, zoning their team but not getting any picks. Picks going on both sides now. Red team is up 1. This is their push to win here. Oh, huge pin from the Ryan getting the soldier. That was actually huge. As Mercy comes in with the res, it's a huge shatter, but I don't think anyone's going to be able to follow up, and I think Red's going to push this here for sure. As long as they can finish up on that Ryan, they should have... ooh, but the Blue Reaper teleports onto the point, and they're not seeing him for a while there. It's actually a huge stall from the Reaper there. They didn't even notice him for a second. And now, the blue team's getting back here. They do have spawn advantage, so if the red team wants to win this, they're going to have to get the kills really quickly here, because otherwise this blue team's going to come back faster than they can kill them. As the blue team does manage to get this, I mean...
Time for a new laptop. Gotta get stuff down as fast as I can think.
Laptops with Windows Ink let you draw right on the screen.
With the powerful 8th gen Intel Core processor, right?
This kid has done his homework.
Color me impressed.
They're fighting them in overtime right here. When one team has such a spawn advantage, the team that has the worst spawns, they have to be quick. You have to be quick to finish off, or else they're just going to get slowly picked off one by one as the other team spawns way closer. No, that's going to be it. The defense is actually going to manage to hold that. Really good hold from D9 there. Although they got rolled for a while, they did manage to pull it through in the end. And what the heck, man? It put me all the way back here. Now I'm gonna have to slowly fly all the way back to the beginning. Let's get it, guys. And just look at this beautiful landscape of Dorado pyramid. You know, I didn't notice until recently that there was this big electronic pyramid here. I just never really noticed it, you know? I mean, same thing with that pyramid on Anubis. They're just kind of in like, they're just there, and they're like really noticeable and large, but at the same time, unless you actually look into the sky, you're not really gonna notice it. Got all those boats there, got a nice little beach, right here with a cliff. Okay, wait a second. Whoa. Why is that a door? Why are there doors right next to the cliff? I don't understand that one, man. You know, there's 3 doors. You know, that has to be a window. There's no way that's a door. Alright, anyways. Let me go advertise my Twitch real quick. Anyways. Looking here, looks like we're gonna have Narissa Diva. Okay, so a little bit of a death ball here coming from the red team defense, and then from the blue team offense. You know, running the same basic comp. You know, switching up a little bit with a Widow Moira there. But, running Ryan Zarya, Hanzo, same basic combo there. Are they gonna be pushing up here? I don't know. I really don't know what to think here. You know, I mean, I could see this going either way. The blue team either rolling or getting rolled. I mean, I don't know. As the Orisa completely flops her shield there. That's unfortunate from Bald Sasquatch there. As the Orisa is actually low on red team. Doesn't go down. Oh, this Diva up top behind there putting pressure as 2 of the blue teams go down. Try to get the res, but their Mercy goes down too. And red is going to successfully hold this, even though they allowed the payload all the way into the choke. I'd say they're not going to be able to hold up top anymore, most likely. Gonna have to drop down to the choke here. Which is okay. You know, I still have a Diva to go around from high ground to high ground, which is actually pretty good here. Pretty underrated. You know, a lot of people would say to go hog with the Orisa if you're defending here, but I'd say the Diva's pretty good too, you know? There's a lot of different houses here like she can just fly on top of and put pressure. This Korbeck does get a pick on that Reaper. It's kind of huge, and the Widow goes down too. This Mercy's probably about to go down herself. Actually gets the res off with 2 red people right in the face, but gets killed thereafter. This Diva is actually out of position, doesn't have a fly anymore, but luckily for her, the blue team is too far down to even push. And that was unfortunate for that Widow, man. Big Daddy Snipes just got booped by a Diva. Man. And they're just completely staying in spawn. They don't want to get staggered any further as their attack is already pretty much halfway done. Let's get this nice little cinematic shot right behind them. Coming in big here. Going through. Zen charging up his shots. Gets no one halting. And this Diva's right behind all of them. They should be able to punish her, but they don't. Interesting. You know, if you're the blue team, like that Reinhardt should just charge that Diva right now. They gotta push up on her. They have a fairly high charge, sorry, and the Diva is gonna go down. And that is a huge pick from the blue side. That should be the opening that they need to be able to push up. And Korbeck is alone in main. That's actually a free pick also, if they can, you know, manage to go up on it. Reaper versus Hanzo, that could go either way. Now 2 of the defenders are down. I say the attacker's gonna push this for sure. Mercy does manage to res the Hanzo, but blue is also managing to just keep getting picks. This Reaper is just behind their whole team right now. And if you're blue team right now, you just gotta just completely push as hard as you can. I mean, they really didn't even need to use any ults there at all, honestly. I mean, they could have just pushed up. They had 2 picks already. I'm pretty sure they were up by 2. Was this Valkyrie Mercy battle in the skies? Who's gonna win? Neither. The Blue Mercy finally comes through with the help of his teammates. This is Blue Reinhardt's alone charging into the red team. He's going to get picked here for sure. And now the Reaper is also way overextended. Luckily he actually has a Wraith that he can use to escape. I'm pushing the payload here. They don't have the Reinhardt, but they don't really need him as they're just pushing the payload, not really starting to fight yet. This red team does have a very defensive comp with the rest. They lose their Hanzo. That is a huge pick for blue. This Reaper's just above them, getting ready to pounce the Widow, just getting free shots just right over the Arrestor Shield. This Reaper's in their team, gets stunned by the Brigitte. He may have to stop getting on those flanks if they're going to have a Brigitte. Could be a huge grab, especially if that Ryan can get some nice picks. But he doesn't somehow. I don't know how he didn't do enough damage there, but he didn't. I don't know if blue team's going to be able to pull it out here. Getting halted there, getting all grouped up. This Reaper is still pushed in aggressively though. I don't know, they have a Brigitte right there. He may have to stop doing that. And they're going to be forced back. The D.Va's kind of feeding the Zarya. Never mind, she flies away. Blue team just needs to kind of back up here. And this Reinhardt's just standing still way back here. Not really sure what he's trying to accomplish right now. Interesting. He's finally starting to walk up a little bit. This red D.Va's still just on top there with a Reaper right next to her. Now, if this Reaper can get the D.Va out of mech, that's huge. But the Hanzo's also getting free shots on him from across the height. Yeah. That Brigitte has been taking him out in the last few fights. Very good job from Week out here. That red soldier ults. See what he's going to be able to do here. He also has the Orisa damage boost on it. And that Reaper just keeps pushing in and dying, man. He really needs to get a grip. I think Red's going to be able to hold this one too, for sure. Yep, that Reinhardt's going to get a stagger there, and there it is. Yeah, the Reaper finally switches off. I could just tell that Brigitte. He was doing real well until that Brigitte came, and then he was just getting countered. Luckily, he did recognize that and switch to Pharah. As they're going to get some free pot shots in here, try to maybe get a pick. This D.Va is actually going to get pushed. And bigger back doesn't even notice the D.Va right next to him gets. Wow. That was just. Guys. I mean, he's a great player and all, but. Just unlucky thing after unlucky thing, you know? Happens sometimes. Happens to the best. His blue team gets forced back again by some very early picks from the red team. Orisa, or no. Wait, what's that called? Brigitte coming out from Triple R here. You know, giving them armor but not getting him in. Yeah, and Little Snipes does manage to get a kill on Sufensing. D.Va v D.Va battle up here. Let's see who's gonna win that one. Blue D.Va gets forced down, and kind of an even fight here. Blue team does have spawn, red team does have spawn advantage. Huge ults from both sides. Big Daddy Snipes coming out with a full-on carry right now. Not sure if they're going to be able to pull it through though, as they do have a while to push it, and red team still has spawn advantage. This baby D.Va's just getting forced back here. The Reinhardt uses his, well, that is actually a, he chokes on the soldier though. Well, I guess he didn't choke, he just couldn't kill him, had no follow-up. I think red's going to hold this for sure, actually. Yeah, even though blue won the initial fight, their spawns are just too much further away. And that's going to be it for him. Map 1 over, folks. Man, that is just a huge ult from the Ukraine. The Brigitte put her shield down right at the last second. That is unlucky. Alright. Some nice cards coming out from both sides here. I'm not sure if I'm like supposed to skip this part, or I don't even know. I'm just gonna Alright, just asking them if they want to swap and making sure they're still ready. Okay, Little's coming in for Knight Rider. Alright. Alright, Korbeck has given me the ready, just waiting for the ready from Big Daddy Snipes, and we should be good here. Alright, let's get it started. Oh, wait a second, wait a second. I forgot to switch the map, dude. Okay, yo. How do I... I can't even leave the game, what? Yo, show lobby. Man, some egregious unprofessionalism from me. Completely forgetting to switch the map. Oh, dude. Okay. Man. Let's throw it on Temple real quick. Okay, guys, we're on Temple of Anubis now. Just switching it off of Dorado also. And there we go. Just making sure kill cams are off, right? Are they? Okay, yeah, it is. Just making sure. I'm pretty sure kill cams are supposed to be off. Alright, though. Yeah, it's really good, really good.
Now entering the Temple of Anubis.
Alright, coming out here, we're gonna get a huge game. Woo! Spin it around, baby. Yo, I never even noticed this. Like, I was never even able to look at this before. Yo, you can like see over here. Wait oh wait, never mind. That's actually the map. I thought. Wait, I'm stupid. I was like over here and I was like looking over at those buildings and I thought that was out of the map and then I went over here and realized, oh wait, this is just this. So never mind. I actually can't see anything new. Actually, kinda. Like that's pretty much just what I would expect, you know. Same old, same old. Same old Egyptian architecture. I actually never noticed that before. Yo, the Sphinx is right there? What? Didn't notice that. And they got like skyscrapers surrounding it. Come on, man. Like, they can't give the Sphinx a little space. They gotta like just leave it right there. Anyways, looking at the columns, looks like we're gonna have a Zarya ride from both sides actually. This red team already getting picked, man. Bigger Mag with a huge pick there. Bigger Mag, more like bigger pick. This red team's forced to regroup, just waiting on that Lucio to come back, and looks like they're gonna start going in right about now. They're going through mid, it looks like. It's kind of an interesting choice there, as it's actually not bad. It's better to just go through early, but that Ryan on the blue side does get a quick pick, and both Moiras go down really quickly here. As this blue Ryan is just kind of split. Don't know if he's gonna get punished or not. He's 1 health, but they're pushing him hard, and he does go down. Still though, red team loses both of its supports. Blue team does still have. Blue team's actually up by 1 here. It looks like a bigger Mac might get picked here though. Actually, Diva just completely turned her back on Storming Hanzo. Not a good idea. Because this blue team is getting the picks here. I think they are going to be able to win this one actually. So Knight Rider does get 2 picks there. This baby was gonna get kind of staggered here. There's Moira fighting them, despite the fact that the fight's already lost. He's probably gonna get staggered. Actually, maybe not. He escapes, but this Lucio's getting chased hard by the high charge Zarya and does go down. Alright. Yes. What is this? They have a Junkrat? Have they had that the whole time? I don't even know, man. I was too busy studying the map to make sure, like, what their comps were in the beginning. Alright, this blue team does have a grav, though. That's actually gonna be huge, whereas the red team's grav is only at 42. It's kind of interesting. Man, that blue Rhine does get another pin again. This time it's on the Rhine, though, not able to get a pick. And he gets a shatter from behind all of them, and they grab him while they're grouped up. That is huge. Red Moira just completely wastes her ult, too. That is not good. And that Reinhardt from the red side shield already goes down. He kind of getting cornered here by the whole entire blue team. If the blue team's smart, they'll be able to punish from here, but he actually gets a huge shatter and pin, but I think he's still going to go down here, though, as he is kind of split from his team. Blue team with 2 picks, red team with 1 pick. Kind of even fight still, though. Let's see what they're going to be able to do. And that Brigitte gets pinned, but her armor saves her. And I think blue team's definitely going to win this one without a doubt. Never mind! Red team gets 3 picks with a Diva Bomb, and then they pop a Lucio well soon thereafter. I think this Reinhardt's about to go down from the blue, and then they're going to go on to the rest of the team. This Junkrat about to go down soon, so is the Zarya. And the red team with a huge push here. Look at that, Zarya with a huge grav. Fat grav. I don't think she'll be able to follow up, though, as she doesn't. Actually kind of wasted it there. Well, it was a good try, though. If she wouldn't have died so quickly, high charge, actually maybe would have been able to kill all of them. As this red team's gonna just try to just completely roll them while the blue team is still down a little bit. This Hammond already on point, ridiculously quick hero. This Lucio on speed boost here, they're all just coming through. And man, Big Daddy Snipes with a huge 2 picks already early. And I think that's gonna be the end of the red team's push here, definitely without a doubt. This Moira is still fighting on point, and at this point, anyone who dies from the red team is just getting staggered. This is Zarya, man. And at that point, when your team has lost the fight, you're playing Zarya, just kill yourself, literally. Just shoot LTs right at the ground right below you so you can die as soon as possible. And just run into their team, because the sooner you die, the sooner you'll be respawned and be back with your team. This blue team is just completely spamming down into the choke with that Pharah. Reinhardt shooting some fire strikes down there too, which is going to do some damage to this red team. But it's also going to charge Zarya quite a bit, who does have Grav, by the way. We're going to see what they're going to be able to do, though. As Winston just dives on that Junkrat, isn't really able to do anything. Doesn't even force him off, which is actually very unlucky. This red team's pushing to the choke, but it looks like no one's really doing much here from either side. This Junkrat's still just behind the entire red team, though. That could either be huge or he could be throwing. Depends. And it looks like he's throwing, but luckily for the blue team, there's already did get a pick here, and she got another pick. Well, that's a huge grab from red if they're actually able to do anything off of it. No, man, that blue Zarya is just going to carry them to victory here. There with an ult that was probably unnecessary, but still good to clean them up. And this Winston's pretty much just getting staggered here. May be able to escape, I'm not really sure though. And he doesn't. Alright, this red team's still just going to keep trying to come in here. Not really able to do anything quite yet.
Time for a new laptop. Gotta get stuff down as fast as I can think.
Laptops with Windows Ink let you draw right on the screen.
With a powerful 8th gen Intel Core processor, right?
This kid has done his homework.
Color me impressed.
They're trying to force this chunk off. I mean, they have the tanks to force him off high ground, but they're just not doing it. They're trying, they're going up there, but he just stays up there and doesn't die, getting pocketed by the Mercy. That could be a huge soldier ult. Ooh, that shatter trying to get the ulting soldier but misses. And once again, Big Daddy Snipes getting 2 of his tire, that's actually huge. If not for that, I'd say that the red team's definitely going to win, but because of that tire, it's actually a fairly even fight. Mercy with a very sneaky res somehow gets it off and gets bubbled soon thereafter, saving her, and that is actually just some huge plays coming all around from the blue side. I think they're actually going to be able to win this one. As the red Mercy goes down, yeah, I'd say it's over for red team here. They do have time for 1, maybe 2 more pushes. We're going to see what happens here. This blue team just completely pushing up with that Zarya. She actually may get staggered here, and she does. That's actually huge for red. We'll see what they're able to do here. Oh, but they allow the Mercy to res. That is just very unlucky. And Big Daddy Snipes just... This guy's just getting bigger and bigger. 3 tires, 3 double kills. This soldier just standing alone and maybe gets killed again, man. Big Daddy Snipes, maybe a little bit of a god. Not gonna lie, as this diva is also about to get killed, and if they're smart, they'll just leave the baby diva, but they don't. Alright, one more fight here as they switch off the dive. We're doing a Orisa instead of Monkey. We'll see what they do here. This Junk just still holding the same position he's been in all game. They are doing nothing to force him off the high ground, but he jumps off the high ground on his own accord and does get killed for it. The man who has been big all around is actually the one getting picked first for his team here. As the red team does have 2 kills, and I think they're going to be able to get this. And I'd say at this point, it's no longer a matter of which team can win, but whether the red team can win before it goes into overtime. That's what truly matters here. And I don't think they will. It's a very huge hold for the blue team. Even though the red is definitely going to capture this, they're going to do it in overtime, which means as long as the blue team can push it with over a minute left, they're going to have the final attempt here, which could be very huge. And looking at this, yep, red team definitely wins without a doubt. Mercy trying to come in and get a res here, and she just won't be able to do it. Alright, you gotta have one more slow walk up to the front here, because, you know, you kind of stuck wherever you left off as a spectator. Look at this Sphinx, though. Alright, looking at these comps. Alright, blue team combo with Zarya, Ryan, Moira, Mercy, Pharah, Widow. Red team combo, oh, they have a Sim. Alright, let's see what they're going to be able to do with that here. And I haven't noticed, Sim is pretty good on this map. You kind of just switch between that high ground and that high ground. You kind of just keep rotating between. It can be very hard for the other team to catch up. It's going to be interesting here. Once again, going with an Orisa Diva combo, which also can be really good here, just as it was on Dorado. But they do have a junk going into that blue team's Zarya though, so that is going to be a lot of free charge for her. But she chooses not to take advantage, just going straight to the left, while the Ryan goes to the right. Not sure if this was a miscommunication or a calculated double flank, as the DPS just carry this here, getting a Mercy and Orisa. And, I mean, basically, blue team should be able to get this without a doubt. I mean, I'm going to be very disappointed in them if they don't. As you know, there's only 3 red people left. I just don't think they can do anything here. Another big pin from the blue Ryan. Yeah, it's just about over for him. And there it is. Very, very, very quick roll there.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective wins.
Corbeck switching over to that Hammond, so they're kind of switching their comp up, going to another triple tank here for the defense. And we're just gonna see what happens here. Blue team trying to push on the right side, but that Diva and Hammond are holding them back. This Widow just standing in mid trying to get some picks, but it's gonna be really hard when they have a Rhine shield like that. You know, all these pillars around the map just blocking off line of sight everywhere. But that is what the high ground is for, even though he's choosing not to go on it. And blue loses 2, red loses 1. I'd say red's probably going to win this, as blue Rhine's about to go down too. Yeah, there it is. You know, as the blue team gets forced back here, trying to go back to their spawn, trying not to die. I don't know if they're going to manage it though. And there it is. This red team is just... Zarya is still continuing to kind of push in a bit. Not getting punished for it. This Diva is just taking position right here, ready to dive on him regardless of which way they push. Unless they go left, which it looks like that Reinhardt's debating. He's not really sure though. And there it is. Attacking blue team is going to go through the left side together. Hopefully be able to make a nice push here. Just Diva Bomb going in there actually gets a Zen. That could be huge depending on whether they get the res off or not. And she does get the res off. Meaning they don't get to keep that big. It looks like there's a soldier versus Farah battle here. Farah does get the kill. And that is actually huge for blue. We'll see if red gets the res. And Farah just coming in big here. Lots of kills coming out. Ooh, okay, yeah, we're gonna have to... Someone just joined the game? Yeah, who is that? Okay, I don't even know. Okay, Alright, blue team just lost their Zen, but that's another huge shatter, man. This guy just comes in with so many huge shatters. Actually a huge player. Is this blue team? I think they're going to be able to hold it, even though the red team is getting a lot of people back on the point. They have 3 people on right now, but I just don't think they're going to be able to do anything. This Mercy goes down, the soldier trying to get the 5C's, Discordia goes down, and this Baby Diva's the last one, and she goes down. I think this is going to be blue right here. Maybe some red people are going to be able to contest. Maybe this Moira might be able to touch for a little bit, but she's not going to be able to too much. And there it is. Yo, there's another little pyramid right here. Interesting. This Egyptian architecture. Very different from what I'm used to. But also very beautiful.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Look at these comps here. Okay, red making some very last second switches. I'm gonna see if they're even gonna be able to get back in time. Yeah, they'll be back before the blue team's there. They'll be fine. Blue team coming out with a similar comp to what they had last time, but they actually switched out their supports, going with an Auto Mercy now, getting some very high healing. Could be good and could be bad depending on what happens here. And this blue team just holding on point, not going for the high ground this time, opting to just hold him up. And this Rhine comes with another huge pin. This guy is just getting huge pin after huge pin. He does trade with the soldier though. We're gonna see if that's huge or not. Both teams trading both ways. 2 picks on either side, but
You get dirty. You get clean. You're gold. Get clean and smell great with new Axe Gold Body Wash.
This Mercy's maybe going to be able to get the res, but that Fair might be able to punish her, man. This is just a crazy fight right now. The Fair goes down, Trade's going down. Corvette just slams down. The blue team, even though they're getting picks, they're kind of just getting forced back here because they lost their tanks, so they didn't really have any backbone to push on. But they do have a heavy spawn advantage here, and they'll be able to push in early. Now, if I'm the blue team right now, you're going hard. You guys still have picks. The red team still hasn't gotten back yet. You gotta go now. And they're finally starting to realize that, but too late. The red team's pretty much already back. They did not capitalize on the opportunity that they had. That is unfortunate. And the red team is just holding here. This Diva's kind of pushing up, putting pressure, not able to get any full picks though, but just kind of staying there. So this blue team pushes through, but the Reinhardt's alone. I'm not sure that's a miscommunication or a calculated, double-sided push like they did last time. I don't even know. This Hammond just slams down on the Rein though. Can't tell he's gonna get killed here though, but that Hammond does get anti. That could be bad for him. This Reinhardt's pushing on the point, trying to get a pin. Teddarissa does fortify, and I think that Rein might get punished here. He does. Very unfortunate. I'm noticing a theme with this blue Rein, man. He gets all these pins, and he does generally land them, but they tend to split him from the rest of his team. And blue team's just gonna get forced off here again. The soldier roll coming from red? I don't really see the point of that. They already had 2 picks. What is what's going to happen? And this Zarya is still alone on the top left, getting 1v1 by a Diva. Although I agree that you should push up on the defending Zarya after the rest of their team dies. 1v1ing her as a Diva might not be the right choice. You're basically just feeding her her entire grab at this point. As that blue Fair does get a kill on a soldier, that could be very huge here, depending on whether or not they get the res. And they trans, but didn't res. Okay, there it is. That could be a huge grab. It really just depends on whether they follow up or not. They do get the baby Diva, but the Orisa shield does save her, but they're still going to be able to push up on her, I'd say. Man, the Zarya goes down. This is pretty much going either way here, really. I can't really tell who's going to be winning this one. Yeah, Widow gets a pick on the Mercy. I'd say that's over. Blue team's going to be able to push this without a doubt, I'd say. As Big Daddy Snipes continues to go big, Korbeck coming in here, trying his best. Not going to be able to do too much here, though. It's a 4v1. He'll be able to... Well, he is Hammond, so, I mean, you never know what that guy can do, you know? I mean, he'll be on it for a while just with his speed, and... Man, the red team actually gets 2 picks. That is actually huge. As they nano the Rein here, and that's just not going to be able to do anything with the Diva Bomb, but it does make that Rein shield go down a bit. I mean, hey, better than nothing, right? Oh, red soldier gets slept, though. That is huge. Yeah. That red team did manage to get 2 picks, but they had to capitalize quickly because that blue spawn is still closer, and they're going to be able to come back faster than the red team can, and they're just going to be able to slowly win this one out. That's all it's going to be. That's how it's going to work. And there it is. This Trans going to go down soon, and he's going to go down. Soldier going to try to touch him. He'll be able to touch him, but he's going to go down very quickly. Hammer down kills him. Pretty funny. And they're C9ing? Nope, they got back quickly. And there it is. It for that map. Now I believe I am going to have to switch sides here. Yeah, that is just a huge Diva Bomb there, saving them the point. There we have it on that one. Man, that is a lot of healing on Mercy, getting 42% of the team's damage game. Alright, I just gotta get these final readies real quick. Seems Korbeck just doesn't want to use Discord. And as for Big Daddy Snipes, he hasn't responded yet either. Okay, he is ready. Man, someone just messaged me to look at Big Daddy Snipes' career profile. Let's see it. It is private. Well, sorry, Wizards. Korbeck, he said he's going to be ready in approximately 30 seconds. So I'm just going to let him know to message me when to start. Alright, quarterback has let me know that he is ready, and we're going to be able to start this game, boys. And once again, I did the same thing that I did last time. Forgot to switch maps. Alright, yo, we're about to go back to the lobby real quick. Alright, I gotta look at which map it is real quick. Alright, we're about to be on Oasis. Oh wait, there's a move button right there, dude. I didn't know that. That would have made everything so much easier. Alright, yo, where's Oasis at? It's on control, right? Yay. Let's get it. There's only 4 control maps, man. We need more King of the Hill. Anyways, let's start it. I'm gonna assume they're both ready. You know, I mean, they were just ready 30 seconds ago.
Welcome to Oasis.
Okay, yo, it's probably right in the middle. It's clutch. Yo, I've actually never looked at this map before. Yo, what is that? That is a large spiral and it is broken. Come on here, yo. I never really looked at this little highway here. Yo, it doesn't let you go past here? Why they gotta put an invisible wall here, man? They should like let you keep going. They should make that like a challenge. Like, how far can you go down the street before you get run over, you know? Yo, they could actually... Yo, new idea for an event. Make like a friggin' Frogger in Overwatch. Where like... You know, it'd be like a first-person 3D Frogger. Or like Crossy Road. You know, you pick a hero, those are like the different skins in Crossy Road. Instead, you just get the different heroes, and boom, you just walk around with, you know, all the little cars trying to run you over, and you're trying to evade them. You know, so you can go the furthest. Make it like an infinite highway. Just keep going, you know? New idea for an event, boys. Anyways, looking at these comps. Yeah, very interesting. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, yeah, so pretty standard. Zarya, Ryan, McCree, Farah, Mercy, Moira coming out for the red team. Coming out from the blue team, we got Monkey Soldier, Mercy, Lucy.
You get dirty. You get clean. You're gold. Get clean and smell great with new Axe Gold Body Wash.
Yo, Diva, Hammond. And I just realized something. I switched sides on the map that it doesn't matter to switch sides because it's King of the Hill. I should have switched sides last map, but I'm stupid. Anyways, you're going to be fighting on the left here. This Hammond already on the high ground, and this blue Lucio already goes down by Big Daddy Snipes coming big again. This Hammond lands on their whole entire team. Man, red team, Mercy rezzing right in their whole team, dude. If she doesn't get punished, the blue team is trash. Not really trash, but, you know, just a little bit of a misplay. You know, they don't kill her. They're still pushing her, though, and they do manage to kill her. Now, picks going from both sides here. I think Red is going to be able to win this for sure. You know, they're just going to finish off this Diva, and then the last person left is the Hammond up there. He might actually be able to solve for quite a bit of time, though. Never mind, he's just going back for the regroup, and the red team's going to get this for free, and the blue team's just going to push back. Try to get a regroup so they don't get staggered. Just chilling back here, you know, blue team trying to get a nice little push here. Again with the triple tank dive. I noticed they really like to pull that out. Look at that. You know, Hammond Diva Winston. I think it is a pretty good comp, you know, a pretty strong comp. If you manage to coordinate it properly, you know, you can get in there pretty nice. Anyways, you know, trying to push in here. But that being said, with the dive comp here, I mean, you're kind of forced to go through a choke here, and with a dive, that can be pretty tough to do. I mean, they kind of just have to speed through his Lucio, and Monkey getting stunned, getting picked quickly, but Red McCree does go down also. It's pretty even here now. Mercy does get the res, and now blue team is up 1. They're going to be able to push in here for free. As this Farah might actually go down, getting pushed in by the Winston, and Hammer down coming big. The whole blue team's down, but the red Ryan down is. They're going to be pushing in hard here. See what's going to happen. This blue team getting more opponent picks, and I think the blue's going to win for sure. It's basically just for red team, just their sports. And, you know, I don't really think they're going to be able to do much. The blue team's kind of C9ing here. They're just pushing in to get more kills, and they're not even capping the point. And there it is. Gotta clear my throat for some proper commentation. And a quick reminder, dehydration can hinder your performance. Holy cow. Man, that Mercy just got wrecked. Oh! Tracer coming with a big double kill, and now Blue team actually has the advantage here, despite their Mercy going down first. There it is. Anyways, as I was saying, dehydration can hinder your performance by up to 30%, and that is why it is very important to stay hydrated. Remember that, guys, especially if you're commentating or gaming in a competitive environment. You don't want to play worse. Stay hydrated. Okay, that was a very nice sip of water, and I am now ready to commentate. As this blue team is trying to push through this choke here, and look at the percentage. Both teams are going to be about halfway here. This blue team is trying to get ready for a dive from the side, but they choose not to. They're going to the front instead. I'm not really sure what they're going to do here. You know, they're kind of just all over the place. This point, the monkey does commit on that Zarya. His team isn't with him, though. Not very coordinated. So this Mercy ults, and he gets... That should not be happening, man. Mercy just got pinned while ulting. That is just unfortunate. I'm noticing, man, this red Rhine is a really good pinner. I will say. You know, red's up by 3 here. They should be able to win this without a time. The monkey actually manages to block the Rhino. That is impressive. Probably not on purpose, but still very impressive. Zarya's pushed up, and at this point, it's basically just a matter of how much they can stall. You know, how much final, you know, little percentage points they can get out of this. And basically, you know, 1 to 2 fights left here for the defense, and then, you know, blue team basically just has to win 1 fight to be able to pull this one out. Maybe 2 fights, depending on how well the red team's able to stall it if they cap. We're gonna see what happens here, though. Coming in here, the blue team's going to the left side, trying to get this choke in. Pulse Bomb doesn't do too much there. As Monkey commits, he pretty much just playing in the front here. I mean, if they're gonna be playing a dive comp here, they gotta dive. And oh, that McCree does get split. Both teams lost their hit scan. Oh, that is a huge grab. Actually, might be able to survive that though. Never mind. You go down here. Yep, red team wins this one for sure. 2 more rounds. You know, there's still hope. There's still hope. Alright, see what these teams are going to be running here. And it looks like... Okay, so for the blue team, they're actually going to have a dive again, and red team sticking with Zarya and Ryan. And I'm just seeing differences in the teams here, you know? I mean, one team that really likes to have death balls, the other team that just likes to dive. And that soldier does get a quick pick already. That is absolutely huge. Piggyback going down very soon. And now if you're the blue team, you want to just dive quickly. But once again, the D.Va's going mid, the Winston's going right. They're just not going in the same place. When you have a dive comp, you have to be in the same place. Because, I mean, that's basically the advantage of a dive comp. You all go in the same place at the same time to burst one person down. And they are just not really doing that too much. As this Pharah is taking down the monkey. That Pharah just popped off there. Even though he got picked very early, he, you know... He made up for it by getting 2 quick picks afterwards. And it, despite losing 2 people, blue team does manage to cap. It's not going to last for long though. You know, it's just nice to get that extra like 15% or so, you know, before getting rolled. I mean, obviously, you know, it's still good, you know. Even though they got forced off, you know, still 16%. That could make the difference in the end, you never know. But this monkey is still just continuing to stall, man. That red team really made a mistake by letting the blue team cap. And here, this red Zarya already kind of charged. This blue team is just being forced to regroup. That Pharah is trying to spam in there, maybe get a pick. Probably not going to happen though. This blue Trace already putting some pressure. And if you're the red team right now, you want to hold them hard in one of the chokes. Force them to go around and then be ready for them to come from the side. But they didn't do that. They didn't hold hard in a choke, and instead they're staying on point, which is also a viable option, I'd say. But the red team does get 2 very quick picks here, and I'd say the red team's going to win this one for sure, as our Pharah ults gets a 3rd. And there it is. The red wins this one. Holds it for another fight. And now, they already have more percentage. And coming up into this last fight here, this red team has a lot of ults, you know? I mean, they have a huge ult advantage. If I'm blue team, I'd be pretty worried here. Pretty worried. As Corbeck goes down right after getting res, that is absolutely huge for them. And it's basically going to force them to hold until final fight. I mean, blue team popping ults while they're missing a person. I'd say he's probably starting to get flustered here. Look, he's still diving when they're down. When Sen's not back yet. I mean, now he's back. But he's getting pushed in by the... Alright. Interesting things going on here. So this McCree ults, Big Daddy Snipes getting in with a pick. And even after that fight, red team wins, and red team still has ult advantage coming into this. I think without a doubt, I'd say the end is not in question anymore. I'd say for sure. I think red is going to win this map. Blue team, I don't even think they can touch. We're going to have to see what can happen here. Huge hammer down. Blue team manages to touch, but I don't know how much they're going to be able to do with it. No one dies to that Pharah Rhine ult combo, and yet red still manages to get the picks afterwards. Well, on this, I'd say it was a pretty valiant effort from both sides, but unfortunately one team was just a little bit better. That being said, teams always have hope to improve, you know? First game of the season doesn't really have much meaning in the final picture, you know? Oh crap, you know, I just realized I never had the pause button set, I don't think. Did I? I mean, that could have been bad. If something happened, dude, I gotta check. I don't think I have pause. No, I think I do. I think it's left on the D-pad. Yeah, I gotta check this. Where even is pause? It's probably under miscellaneous, so it just kicked me out.